ye dia goodie mu nsembre no e wo ho akwanya se bre ne so abeba na wabe digital terrestrial channels ni nyina ye wo so oba ho a obenya ya hwen e wo TV no esu tie radio e promise 102.7 megahertz ho and munya kwanya nhwen oh Facebook any TV so no mutie e dem free adwuma ko bia dama any edi dwuma die no eba perfect skin and body therapy bosheba electricals promise herbal womo enti na yete na nwumre ya ye highway sports e de ebramo my skin no nya fema ne nya kono mane nda so yi eye rashes nyina free skin ani perfect skin and body therapy and a be ni nyina e de amount pimples ahodo stretch marks ne so ben kocha tattoo ni nyina perfect skin e be yi e de free ho e de amount body slimming stomach reduction body enlargement flat tummy and also okwa ubenya bi kama na me de bia me kase flat tummy no o ya oba titiu na so anko pebia e be kakra no untimi mpie anko nipam nyina ne se answer ne shake ba say wa born highways kama bibia de them yes na o anko pe flat tummy abe da she highways TV na unya bi so a bibia e be koyi wona mo yes I was say mema to me frau ai onam oba onam na be man frewa problem e was so kona akohwe na aka perfect skin and my body no I come ya kono where you are where my center the papa now to me a cheese street no come Kumasi Boshen Abraham Junction Accra Osu Akwaje Park City House first floor Takrade Ketan Junction episode Lodge Hotel friend was 0553 312911 and 0272 453535 perfect skin and body therapy be perfect what's you dine area open cables at the house wiring Bosheba electricals and I want a papa I want to share 1.5 mm I copy 16 mm or more be not wato I feel penkania at the SSC if you are Bosheba electricals every month kania who do be a free corner light chandelier deno a copy gate light wall light garden light ceiling light spot light nina or more be open standing fan ceiling fan air condition bra Bosheba electricals ye fan no ye wa hudo p ho fana standing fan a bot say aircon ye was standing fan a solar and a power no only electricity for any problem ni track be I dum kanea and fan crystal ubenya fan amana bo ho your Crompton Havels your Bajaj and afa your Orient ceiling fan ahodo ewo yaso e begibito ewo dum PZ KJT market in Shanimu Bosheba building ewo prisons runabout and afa antiattack for dynamo kwa ubenya Bosheba electricals ni product ni bi at TikTok Instagram yo at bosheba.electricals at bosheba.electricals oko TikTok and Instagram ube hu follow your product ya post bebre ho no ma pe product bi ho a woni endin sawa so ya the product no ebe bro wa place you order kama fresh 03220 308 38 03220 838 0536 095 966 0536 095 966 Bosheba electricals number and on promise herbal ema nupa na aboa etu yadiase ewo nipadua mu aboa boost immune system ewo nipadua mu aboa na to honam ya nyina se e dey free ho aboa na manage stress e dey amount aboa na improve digestion and so ewo nipadua nim ni nyina e promise herbal and e dinupa no aba ama obia LGBT obia enunum bi edro bia watene nka ese beboa etu yade ase no bra promise herbal ubenya dro ni bi ato yakofa ni jewa e di aba edro bia ewo yaseye promise herbal o heya fani chem ewo edum abronsan oye FM ne promise FM ewom no oba obehu yen sa abronsan no ebe Methodist asoidan no ewo edum prisons runabout friend was 0535 544 681 0535 544 681 na on a promise herbal atwetwe nkomo adwumakwe adama ena ye de dwumade no e de bremu highway sports live on radio, live on Facebook, live on TV. Joining for messages ebra ewo your Facebook post no as a at Promise Radio 102.7 and afi Promise live on Facebook o join ya ubenya na wa share live na afi also o de o messages ejaba na yakenkan e de amount ewo dwumade no eso ye kwa amanoni na ye de amanoni nsem e de abramo ewo eye dwumade no eso de tiene se uko Madrid aso ya breaking news eba ene se ewo London Dean Hoysen ye ne medicals e de ama Madrid womo eboboko no enti Dean Hoysen they say they be to medicals no e koso pass ya pe or sign a contract e de ama Madrid boboko no na onum abeye omu player wa bra club world cup no they say confirmation about as a Madrid ebe yusu player no na ono so abo e de ama team no wa bra no bibia and so go through e boboko no aseye na unim Xabi Alonso akache Madrid esa omun sign midfielders enfama no enti Alonso from afar o Madrid team na who say tokro onfinfi on say Luka Modric Emre on say Eduardo Camavinga we pray dio munya any Aurelien Tchouameni mo wa who say one pair midfielders and farmer Madrid team ni ma enya dia wo ba obetumi a succeed na enamina we no nchentan fidie ni so a enami who say player ye freno Angelo Stiller Obodima VfB Stuttgart ewa Germany yes in Madrid interested na massa and this story at the 40 million euros and Angelo Stiller ebe coste se Madrid epeso munyana 40 million euros and on bet ya ma VfB Stuttgart no more for player na say we a player massa and it him as Madrid ani edinachi ye pa womo epeso mo fano and in beram e bobo konim no bebo emo when Pep Guardiola echo pre-match press conference na me adumo chena FA Cup final toja ewo Wembley na oni Crystal Palace and ebo Pep Guardiola e dia toja esa Crystal Palace team no osromo na wabubo players be these players no woman in Bobo Papa, Jedi Kain, Ismail Assar, Eberechi Eze, Mike Munoz, any Adam Wharton way, players are Pep Guardiola Bomu Dioye, and what is Jean-Philippe Mateta. Edin Sosa Sewemo, Udiagra, Ombeme Diayo Tino, Yami Admo Chinano, Onim Jobeye, Edin Afasa Boysa, Wabubo Mudi, FA Cup final, no, Ekosha Crystal Palace, and Semua, Pep Guardiola and Semua, one of some Adi Tuja, ahead of Omu Game, Toja FA Cup, Nemo, Nayabusa Pep Guardiola, Ese, Yatisa Florent Witt, Ne Papa. Abe pass it through Manchester, abe inspect more facilities. Player ne crying and so baby. Edian outcome, Ediafa Florent Witt. The room was said Obama City. Pep Guardiola said no comment. No comment. Enti Guardiola chemwa nadia. Wabe Casadia for Florent Witt ahead of a possible deal to Manchester City. Now Pep Guardiola Casaria na Oliver Glasner. Or a coach at the Crystal Palace or the two just say oh Chinani players no be a fit na or say Basa Krana yana difficult the man what I say Nina says players Nina available or you Mombebo game Diamana ya no bre na onu the whole piece of China obet me picking the best squad and they are facing Man City na or Shanimum SB Biasubekoye at Jama Crystal Palace no more at Tumia JFA Cup no edging SEO Monaiso Oliver Glasner one of some di Tuja ahead of FA Cup final Etoja against Manchester City and also any Jeffrey Eba ene de Anslot aye confession kese pa na ye busa Anslot ahead of games eba so weekendi Premier League nim ena Anslot chance and tofo na ebusa say mo league no na no money asan mo bo draw na kwan be na offer some motivate you players no after say OG league no e dey so na Anslot say at the end also very honest or say difficult the man say wobe motivate players no or say very honest answer or say OG league ni we no bibia ni wo be catch players ni biem to ya na we ja omo say omo nko na mkobobo enti Anslot chemu a say motivation factor bia ni ho out my players no wa braka 2 games our mobile English Premier League ni mo and also some no eba wonim say Atletico Madrid I express interest Dusan Vlahovic Juventus striker no yes article say omo pese samai wo mo efa no edini free Juve La Gazzetta dello Sport and a reporters our story no and so at the amaya ya de hon sam no at the mount jumadi so Inter Milan yes officially one more the bid Manchester United what the rumors no say one more person omufa Joshua Zexi edeneba Inter na say the official say Inter at the bid United na omako di Zexi hon komo no ma we sombe to me atono e de na be pm Italy na waba abebo e de ama Inter Milan wa mo eboboko na eno e de free obe de mamo wo e jumade no eso Ruben Amorim say Man United problem no obi ase o ne tactics no rigid dodo problems on the tactics no Amorim so no de areshemu mapa GDS san tactics no enti problem na wo United no the tactics and also be china baby no kasa akwane tactics nye players no ntumi adapt players no ntiase wasene de ne yenti o blame foforo bia yempe baby foforo emfanfanyo no ne tactics and ye be bonus so boss e town bi and ama United ne man koye emfa emomo Ruben Amorim one so dia what them eba and no Europa League final boss next Wednesday na Vicario Guillermo a goalkeeper Edmonton atmosphere or say we want to make it happen for Son because of what he's done for this football club. And Titon atmosphere Bobo Kone say players no woman in Jatum say I also muji crew and say Son Heung-min and Monyam Ninyane Sawaye Nyoma P and they must press omu team na want to minji crew abia Nano Hurricane Koya Wakoji Bundesliga ewo Spain entino players in so we there I was here J and Son Heung-min Guillermo Vicario Nensamo de tuja ahead of game toja Nyamiya Tuma Ukwada ewo Europa League emu Bayern Munich director Max Abel wa confirm say womani Dayo Pamecano contract renewal talks dia they said the nkomotwetwe na kwa ni mu papa ama Opamecano bibie koye on the waka yes our GDS nkomono ebewie pay ama omatumi extend player no contract ama Bayern Munich wo mo eboboko na Max Abel one so nsemo ade tudwa ena nwumrei jumadi ne so eno no on that note yete amanoni nsem no EDC jumadi no etwaso amamo Highway Sports live on radio, live on Facebook, live on TV, Promise TV. For comment, ebra, your Facebook post, I said the boss player, Mr. Eugene Adu Poku is seated. Obe King Kain at the amount. Bonnie polo shirt, 3 colored, red, black, white. Boss. Good evening.
Solo bibia bokode.
Boss nyame adom bibia e fine. Nyame adom bibia okay.
Asa menya complain bi. Say Nancy meka say DJ Richman emfa adefefe na waya mame no onfa replace usika na so wanya happy.
Oh na say me grab no obi ending komo. Oh David me obi ending komo. Me obi ending komo. Kwadwo bin na e promise me on the o share da. O share say e da say Betinenka to me train Kojobin. But apart from Enunde,
to Kojobin Kwan.
So far, the Kojobin Ashembo. DJ Richman be throw me message. Minim se me to me akanya. Oh, say we nya ibia. Or say my insan body is on the way solo. I'll do the needful. Auntie. And I'm say okay, boss. Ti indin komo fufuru bia. Indin komo fufuru.
Minyaya.
Indin komo fufuru.
Anka meto ne boshe no. Na me no waso to a. Ana ina allowed.
Jibo.
Solo.
DJ Richard. We dey e wonu an nsem seja e wonu an nsem.
Oh no, oh ne say.
Oh there be e wonu an nsem.
E be say me to.
There be say ne bo she bi kra na o be give visa bi kra ma me asensa abode bibi atumi si ojibo. Eja makope pa mani wan munis wo kakra wo yi Hamburg Germany.
Level ado mami. Ese visa nyina abam.
No beti the visa abonsa.
Solo.
Kaso areho abenti no de. Be jojo ho kakra na.
Solo mo kata anya correct wo. Odi eyi na ya wi no de visa.
Sentina am se mi nimbo she krontina oto ayenye yi no. Nke bi o specific dia na nka eja ya hwese wo betimi ato a. But in Yamba, any day, you try any. Hey, you would you.
Harry.
Ubina testing message in a message room here, mystery. Or say, Aquasicata, greet me too. Now I'm watching you from Comfort Saloon.
Chiana, I buy you Mukrum, Socosity.
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee na de yakotene no.
Okay.
Just a yene grounds now, track a crabia just on your right.
Okay.
Na a tailor for you.
Oh, yes. Minimum omo dan kama bi omo de sliding door ya. Mi twem bia na me hwe omo pa. Twem bia na me so me hu so omo hwe me. Aya na mi twem omo hwe me pa, but unse me ni omo nya encounter ntino na minim di ntia am so mo hwe pa mo hwe yes nti portion e chia
your quote for the day.
Okay.
And so you da for our pen no paper.
I'm afa.
Okay. Or say there are people who will never lead you to your destiny no matter how closer you are to them because they are afraid that you will outshine them due to the great potential they saw in you. Actually,
actually,
and I'm saying so.
Oh, wait me as one.
Okay. Or see, there are people who will never lead you to your destiny, no matter how closer you are to them, because they are afraid that you outshine them due to the great potentials they saw in you.
Or say your oncophobia. Oben omupa nanso omumboama undi yepi wa abrabonim ni nyina ne se omu hu ade bi wo mu a omadwene mu no se omuboaw e ma utimi eyi saade ni pia obebro de omo ye ne so ti omumboaw da omumboaw
baba majority message ni akwaba
mejo so minia
o ti message ni
ai meti
okay ti se odi tufo a se na betu no
say de e man ye yi kakra ne say wan hwe ana wan hu sani unni ne nam say yesi abobe kawa na efi untumem enti unhu say sani pa no kra no odi usa abone no odi usa nya no enti ono no a oye eyi huriye okeka wo no na osan huhu enti unhu ekwapimi say afei obedu nya kodru pointer afi no bi okwa na afi okwa nsinsin mu ukoni menko ukwochi enko na emu mafutu amede betu se kwamkwamma efutu amede betu se wo hu ni ntam de a anatan bia wo hu bia no twon ho okay just distance yourself now there cost start all over again because a better say wo hu na wa start na e bia wo do ti pimpim essence say wo tare sa nipa no na wo destiny will be curtailed as soon as I walk on, minimum a message in free, but there's every reason in it. And a idea it happens in our daily lives. Ubeti me share obi say adwuma say asori mu say efie mu say ekuo mu say abusua mu say na mfofo mu a utumi say we di asenka ofo say opewasem one wo ko bi kura o yankuma na wafo atena ne ka mu na ono akodidi e bia o chale nkoya di we ma me nti obi na watepo kakra nti ofo say o we di we ye me good pa but opportunity si ba na block chances e bia ma wa ohun ya na wa block e bi wo kura na so so nsa edu ko wura baabi ana adu koma obi ebe bie kwan na se be pagya odo wako onim me pastor bi kan asem bi or say nobody gets to the top without riding on another man's shoulders. Or say it can be your mother, it can be your father, it can be your uncle, it can be your friend, it can be any other person. But when by the time you are getting to the top, you have to be riding on some other person's shoulders. Sani pana esasa will ride on his or her shoulders now the kosoro no. So on pe wiye na se ohwe no hu se ukogina so ho a wobekọ onim asen no a obepẹ kwan bia so edo aba fam no ko ho no mu a onna na di ma wunhunu se ohun se ohun se wotamfo ni a se obetu na mom no omna na di ma no hu no o mana ye se opewasem pa enti wo ho na ase wo ye o favor wo ho no ma ase oboa o but na okun na o tena wo da ache so na o how. So there are people like that, and it happens in our daily lives. Unfortunately, no. Ni hu yedin.
Oni baby ya na problem ne wo. Omo mo wasa potential no. Ya na dodo na ba fo mu ne ani.
Ayin.
So nim sa.
Ayin.
Ya no mu ne ani.
Ayin. They live a normal life.
Yes. Enti me ba cho Facebook for omo call for sound no. Enti monya ne kama ma omo.
Se momo ayin.
Na bibia nya kama. Na almost network ni so na mo hwe na munye bibia kama nti ba fo ye to aso a omo mo hwe TV de omo hwe no mo tie radio mo tie nti aka ho technicians so mi jo mo di so mbe ye bibia kama amanyoma etimi akoso nti ba fo ya no mu ni ani
of course
nti de kanyankopon de adu omumu ese ko mu gina so na efefe
na dan ne ho di no
ohun obu ho a sometimes before obetimi aya akwa saa ba ne bia ka dum pempenso bi a
ese
ko pie
na ode ne ho
yes
and they no credit because they said they work no oni what it takes to see the wonimu but obi ehun on say obetimi hia wo o hia wa na opewasem na wakọ mo na wakese meboa wo me hu se wo adoma chedie bi me hu se bibi dua wo mu meboa wo ba se se nipa kro so koye nipa bonini a afi na obe strategize kwa obe fa so a ode betena wo so a obetena wo dada mu na se esum na wo sum na wakoso asom no na waye yesa masa na ode eno na they are very crafty omo you very smart unim de obeye told odo. They will buy your love. They will buy your loyalty. They will buy your commitment. Onya sa no ma miensa we are. One, odo no. Then I don't intino we be loyal to him or her. Now because of loyalty and love intino we be committed to him or her. You are finished.
Now we refide you.
Destiny now is gone, is curtailed.
Ababo munsem. Clementino. That lumba damfo.
Yeah, you.
Kakra be na de be so asemi so na e man fan fiesem ni ngo
enkomra
sa oni hwe ka
apem no enye se bi a oni hwe ka ba asem no e bi a wo bun kompon akonachi what we call life in retrospect and na wakai kai ni nsem bi and ohun say the Clementino of today nipa bi a wo hia wo mo wo ne bra kwantuo mu ebi mpa radio ni TV adwuma mu no ebi asa nipa no bi no mu yo madwen se nka omo be bokwan na tum yi ama no ebi enen nka bi anka be onam no ka okobi pa. And I think we all have had this experience. We all have had it. Experience these things are edu ba bi a pese obefum nipa no because wato wodo Pese obe phone because what all loyalty. Pese obe phone because what all commitment. Yet na okun. Yet na watena wapampe no watena woso. Na ama wakafaako. Na wakansensemu na wedding senseme. This thing we are talking about a real. Opa be phone lines no and I say we engage you on social media and they will tell you a lot of people might have met people in their way, either in business, in the education, in trade, in many other areas, and they would have been better off than they are today. But because Oshie Nipebia, Esenka Oye ne Boafo no, Wanye ne Boafo. The same pastor that can say, everybody needs a destiny helper.
Yeah.
You may have your destiny all right, but there should be somebody who will help you to fulfill your destiny. So destiny helper no. To get that destiny helper is very difficult. So nyame de ne ba wa mu a na se na wo show mu na wo ye ni ye a etimi de wo ko anim. Na se nipa no se o ya bro ni tiri mo den wo ye pesemi nkuminya and you are doomed.
Okay. Deja, yeah, that's it. Solo for area na Clementino metwaso. So we.
I'm a
okay. Nti onu obi nam na ho bibi woni mu a boa na solo ontimi de woni mu no ntimi mra bonten. Nipa nwia ene nipa. Victor, ba for Victor so chiao.
Victor, my own Victor. Kotoko. Oh, mini
so chiao. Kobe Q.
Waka na mama ye na chiro.
I wakache.
I am you. So tafuno. Dabu wa me kofi anwumra ya na.
Utahunu.
Me hunu.
Omo say 1 week ni ba so was it Tuesday or Monday?
No, na
1 week ni ba so. Ti. De wo no. Kobe Q so ewo Italy. Kobe so se ba for chiao.
Ejene so me chana pa.
And a DJ Richman.
Our own DJ Richman.
Yes, DJ Richman.
Back then in Germany.
Yes.
Ono na o say ne abo ade na o say ode ma suru no. Ka o pese woto.
Me pese me to.
Na ode bo ato so. Na ka o beto ne sen.
Say solo na be bobo.
Solo say visa. Solo say visa. So beto visa no dey ah.
Bobo to visa no so.
Ono o say turn passport mu.
On America Joe say you will nipa ne woni mpan.
Oh, say
DJ Richman ye nipa.
Me ni nhia but nkoma no medi ndie. O ye nipa. Me kra no Madonna penasem.
Okay.
Madonna penasem pa.
O ye nipa. Why de bia ma me ho adwumi.
What you told me there, what shows we nipa. Nipa mu say no ho. And ese say o bobra obra continue no.
Yeah.
Would do baby I say we share warm or best share more on
Destiny helpers now ye cano.
One of Destiny helpers like this.
And DJ Richman. Now ye kasa CCA oni ma
ne DJ me Destiny show so.
Mama DJ asiri
oni ma omo hwe CCA from Hamburg.
Ye chia wo.
Yes nipa ya de a osaye. Enti ayeye kese na ye de ma DJ Richman ewo Hamburg Germany yede emano awie ananwumre ewo eye highway sports no esosolo
boss
nyame ya aduma dwada ye beto aso
okay
but o konade atu kotodwem say
yeah
nipa emfa ho ne ba bia woduru abrabom nyame de obi ahye won sa ese obo na opega no
you never can tell
obi ahye won sa
yes
nti say nipa no owo ho sesi e hwehwe na boa no
okay at all levels
yes
obi a o level awon so wo
level ebia o ti o feel say ebia wa brabo ni nkoyi
pese unya sika nyina wi
but level na wo no yo nkrofo bebre a omo endru wo de no kra ebia wo sori azu didi ba ko obi wo kro onya bi ni kra o na dey na end nti no
ba for Isaac Afrane ne akosua ba kwadwo busa o se kedwamna wo yi
dwamna me ka chere ne se wo mra
ke
menini shia ma me ka chere se wo mra
problem kakra bi
oh okay
nti ototo nyoma
nti obeba
enche bia kedwamna ba dwane ye na Fridays se de na ye ti kedwamna
ye no na osan dia beka me na menini kasa ka chere se wo mra bat
obeba enche bia Clementino the darling boy e de ensem e wo fie eguo e de amayenti tino yenti we
Gibo na ye fiada nti ye koya chi na afa ya hwe na watwe no ensam a epempen so ba ye na afa de tie no ya da ne ehwe e de amamo na watwe mu a mobeka yi ana na agyeman e Vision FC head coach no de to dwa se o hwe class dodo na e wa Ghana ha to na any tactical plan be a standard no of playing, you know, and ever from sir.
I think and you're competitive enough. Tactically, you get a lot of clubs just playing the route one type of football. You to make a tactical plan be our teams no very difficult to pick a club and study the club. Say the European club, Chelsea between for Barca, Barca style, how to map up strategy. Any idea? In Ghana Premier League, most of the clubs they don't have that. It's very very difficult to take a club and dice it down and make sure say no more. So you can't count on your bonus. Na match na IFA. Most of the clubs no route one play. Even you lose now him say tactical no may any say meeting team kolane from say near him say no one idea but the standard of play na abafem kakra as compared to those days they were in the Premier League next year. I'm thinking say Juma young coaches no you see to me
Yanko yanim to Abdul Karim Zito who about himself on Sunday also one of professional coach to be a Eugene Sika na ho na say oye Juma emotions.
I'm a professional coach and I belong to where I work. So there's no any emotional issue. The issue there is I have to beat them based on my target in the league. Any team playing against Kotoko will prepare hard, very well to meet us. So if you are also not well prepared, we may laugh at one side of our mouth. So I prepare boys mentally and physically because I know. And there are some coaches, anytime they are going to meet Kotoko, you see, they go all out just to beat Kotoko. And we know ourselves. Because of that, seriously, I took this match like a cup final. And you saw it. It reflects on the Thursday training we played against Naburu. The first half wasn't too good, but the second half we raised our attitude towards the game and then we had what we wanted. So exactly that manifested in our game out against Breko. With my experience, you should not tell me my strikers are fighting or they are in the loggerhead. I don't believe in that. I believe in what they show here. To me, it's not about loggerhead, it's not about rivalry, it's about self-centered. Everybody wants to score. And that's why I put it in the context of eagerness. An ego player wanted to win all the time. So I've been talking to them and then told them Kotoko first before anyone of us here. They are changing gradually. Every game Kotoko will play is a difficult game. Unless Kotoko proved and then the other club, maybe the other way around. So to me, we are preparing seriously. But for now, my problem is against Dreams FC. Until then, I don't have anything with the other team. So let's finish with Dreams FC and then the rest will follow.
Me boko to radio mincham na menko lawyer safudu ku eskwa ho na fe na otwi mu an koma oni eboye no de kosi ye e wota kwati ne park ni nyina na sebra high sense etare won gesi nanim no na ye de mtn so betere ni mu a kofo ka ho nsam a wajebre echecheye mu
this is India ebeteki bia no e contract ho nsam and plus responses also aware say FA Cup no competition bia FA na organize the way club na so decide say obebo bi dia of course that one is a football club aye competition tin na yebo and sponsors no one competition ground no what the market no FA no the rules no o say obeso obo bi dia e ma we o say the last sponsor say ye be ye no amaye na ye di 2 months sana e dey help him lokotoko eni say e be ko Africa ada say basically league no take it and FA Cup take it it once you decide say e be there then for that period na FA Cup competition they say they comply with the FA rules and regulations no and they didn't say FA last sponsor no in recent years MTN no on bet say you have to say MTN I'm compete with any of our sponsors for now didn't edema actually conflict be was hard no
Yanko yanim lawyer safuduku na otwi mu a oto aso di tudwa se samba onel ohwe na wonke kan se di osibu ade ne sitie no a wa ready say opeso tretre contract mo nso ebeto aso
ne ko yo say player bia contract aka less than 1 year bia no I person maintain omo la chance ya ne omo di nkomo na ni na so refreshing say player bia e will say on any day on here baby negotiations now other 12 human just work otoko
no so far mo nya challenge bia
David. In fact, in the case of Samba, foreign player required, and the rest of football, yes, spend work.
Hey, dear Rona,
I was very happy. Happy with Kotoko. That is the statement. I want to count my name. So when you really carry an output. A bit of my pressure, say, administrative Indiana, and Yamano Dawson, but I can tell you, say, all the players, I know what I will say. the Necra we are going to pay. They want to secure their positions.
Players, you been away. Oh, I'm no more. Say.
I met my Kasamba and Saris, Bojipa, and other players. I love them when I can say, all I are willing to renew their contracts.
Now, Blake, come
Blake, but I don't want to commit any idea. Later, no, them are the full list of players here. They're not going to now. We'll come out with players here on contracts. Now, I solve the issue.
Me maybe Kotokodiano, Ewo Kotoko fans. Meetings at the Kaya Koso. Yami had my weekend D, a Biba Koso. Ebin Musubu ni fita na for now. Come to us on coach Kotoko. Bim Gidi is Debbie, a choir, or the Dema Union before no. Now Mokani Timmy Edgy League, Buniba, won't mini league. Yatisi Montenso, Kotoko supporters. Eno Mudi and Komosei, and Omochimo.
Oh, Debbie, me and India, me who say, oh, Ghana, or Africa, and Kayamo body say, Yamwa African coaches, no one say, they are Prosperity Ugumobile. Don't say season when a normal uncle, but last season, I think we had a very good game. You know, Bibriama, fabulous, ultimate trophies, Nekakra. Mimi when say there are more African coaches, like more Ghanaian coaches, Kwambo Muyadi, we are good. They have a bit Matanasi, now, I say, and woman, I who you way forward. And yes, a Bruni coach and Abi made them support to say, Yama Blackman in the anymore. And ya ever Fafufro. I was a Ghana in India, was he Pablo send him.
Mobile coach at Yama Club and fitness season here. Now, report between a foreign coach, say young outside. Now, young Bruni Fita, my Mokuchi Club, and I see Antona Yukrumaya, Nayan Shim Sibina Bibinia, which now Kuchi Club, as a supporter, as a fan at the Mark Club, and a dear son of a campus.
Man, Kada. But a companion for Coach Flamon and buy a Bruni Fita, or Baji Kruaka Sima Kotoka Sombo. Jamie Nimka can say local coaches here and a bomb more than it's major league. Am I? It's made a commercial say a higher home Ayakofa Bruni Fita in February and in Tiomokai and on idea here. Sikana, if you said Bruno, said the local coach here, away Juma more than Bruno or Bruno Ayakofa coach can say a bed pan and can Kotokubeti Miyako outside of Kakofa. Ayo mom and feature no my coach to feel and a quack for my back. Semester say you will coach Papa for Eurocromia. I can't also the commons a bit a bit to Mokai. Yenya say quack for before Friday. Ebano, M1. They say a Fotokoya, Yamokan was on when Yabela when I'm more interview. Timmy, I condemn. Timmy Fassin, dear Chili, and they who say, oh, Kosha Kotokwa, or crowd and the general, say, praise, craboboli, Obia, or Kokra, Union, Javia, Crabolo. She said, it's Telemuka Jaco, and this is a Kotokova for coach, because press Ben Organa, press the by Amazon Tom, Amazon Tom of 15 minutes, so Crabolo, Crown, and social of Nedianoa. They say, and the JBN, and the JBN said, what the Kotokachi, while we say Michelle from Bola Mubo, said, yeah, Stadium City, almost Stadium, the Kotoka Bobolas, Stadium of Credibi. That's who the way to me, any stadium, any babia, no, I say, one on the airborne, and you will say, Kotoko, dear film, to me, Kotoko, Fabu, new coach, over Fabi, new coach, and JB, Timunum, say, dear, who went to Tim, say, question of her ball. And so, when you coach, over the coach, yeah, that doing the Kotoko should be because that day you put the Kotoko, first on with your championship, be assassin and floor, Asa, when you would on way, Park, pay, Nibi, you would not say, no Kotoko, dear film.
Yen free and also na yen kwa nim kakra to bachi Hereford na na otwi mu ano de tu dwa so no team bia no ho Ghana ha e betima saka no so experience no kura no
Bia wa makwa begumenya na manso memma mo kwa na won sack me because ade o be sack man san ya ade but na ya ade nti ba se ni fi wa na bia me an ni fi o enya ade obi no be sa Ghana for should open their eyes and see experience and experiment. No one choose back. If they like experience, fine. If they like experiment, fine. Obi already experiment or be ya check and say when you experience because as the only result no kakaka no be experience. Experience already when you need that. So he knows what he's doing.
Yanko yanim na yanko to Harizako na ono ena na otwi mbeka ya odi tu dwa se na penso no ono na on to third division ne fourth division player bia mass.
In my time, we don't buy third and fourth division players. When you play in the league, you know what I mean, like VC will tell me, oh look, there's one player that called me and he's very good. We put his name, we ask VC to go back and talk to the players. Then we see another player in another team, we go back and talk. This is how you build a team. In my time, you don't sign contract with the boys. I hear this thing, what is happening in House of Folk or in Kotoko. Kotoko will not be finishing the league and they'll start selling the players, and House is doing the same thing. Then what do you expect the small, all the different teams because you know why they are selling the players. The income is very bad. The tenant of the stadium is very bad because they are not good players playing football.
Yada so Ejina House of Folk na beka ya na otwi mu on today's post and na former MD for House of Folk Bernard Jebi edi nkomo and na nkofo bo anomo bo alaja kambino do te edi no okas no mo de so mo experience o na anya bia no omo ye nipa nanso Muntimi be 100%.
And maybe be 100% wrong. And football is a team game. You can sometimes consult your board. But you say, my young health kakawaha, so they can step in and help you because they also have experience there. In the sometimes the candidates say, Mr. Dutany, Akambini, they have experience. When they have so many experience there, you can fall on them and pick it up and add it to yours and move on because football is a team game. At the same time, you always have to be one step ahead of the game. Yes, we slow down. No, we say we are on your resource. I know why you mother. Okay, someone say, oh, did you must want to say that you don't watch it? And I said that did you must want to so in person also what did you know you and then remember ABR what member the Akoye. We can't say we are Kasami friend, Mr. Kambika Mami Jumano. Say, I mean, you know, one of the players, immigration status, like, what penny. And to be friend, say, in Kona, to me, I follow up about me. Okay. Well, and to me, I'm engaging in a team game, but after the stigma, they say, almost saying, your man, and we have to create more awareness about it. Go football, a team game, and let's say they are being interactive, be distracted due to man, and playing about it. And I'm going to do it next year, sometimes in 10 a different case, and I spend another.
Yonko Yusuf Lazio, Mobeka na Ochimu, after so called House of Folk MD, Office Kasanko Pamano, and my put for to and friend Wadabraka police station who flew by here and was say or condemn me on one casa, your ear and Opacho.
Be condemn at no e kwan me fa so e de ekọ prevent no eno de esere e de has impedifo e de enfante ye nyina ne ye mu na epe ntimi nkose me kose obi adwuma da me pe MD de has ebusu akonu na e de acho that is it but the omu ye tim no omu so se obi adwuma yesere Ghana fo obi a e de enfante wa wo ye has ni ye nyina ne ye mu na epe mo ma ye hwe ne ye nkan humbom na e de ntimi fa no tuba pefra me mpese e di we e be ko na season mu enti sa for matches na aka ne ye de be homework me ama obi ati asese supporters yani yedi be homework yan twen ma momfa sa komsa we ensambe granesia na mo metoto sa mo players na mo tono 20 players 19 players na ye battle for relegation 2 season ni na ye battle for relegation na amanfo the team ni business
na opacho we ya pe no na otwini mu a na NCC Kasamafu Kobe Jones ono so di tudwa se na approach na ha adwen mo nsama no ka ne de dodo na enam ne kwam.
Eugene Adu no. As a supporter, maybe we cannot relate to what he did, but maybe the approach, Obisamia, the approach, and it doesn't mean Semna Okano. Majority of the supporters don't relate in Semna Okano. Majority of our supporters relate in Semna always, but the approach in dealing with the kind of fast, in any case, the Oko Secretary now say one guy how the Kugu MD Swa. MD will be a friend of and a Nipani Chanika. We have a board of directors, and the minds of us. They formulate policies and make sure that those policies are implemented. MDA, what can I say? Me, staff, I have fana echanika. It is a upo biejuma. Now we have performance appraisal. I'm not sure that he supported because he ain't your fan, so we can't appraise him and see that he famono. The uko MD on our case of preventing MD on officer. If I know your fan is on me, now money ejuma. That's all you do. We are not on fan ejuma. Yeah, supported. We will have our own issue, but I'm not sure that the right way is say your record secretary say indeed, if you have any grievances, then we have to channel it to the board, led by his lawyer and his to be after the report. Now, for you know, minimum say MD no, Yamano KPI. If you are not or missing KPI, how would you know? Maybe you say something like say no, if you say you're on Yadi, but to them it's working because they have to be a funny room. If I think I was on Yadi, now I was saying no, I was on Yadi. But how can you say problems are managing director? How can you say that? I've already told you, say every company, those who direct the company, they are the board of directors. I want to formulate a policy. Now, managing director and whoever CEO are implemented. So why do you go and blame the CEO? Why not the board? Indeed, this is the board defeat MD no Nyadia. They have every right to sack him.
Enough of that. Menko, Bekum Chelsea head coach Samuel Bodu. Now Chi Mobakaya. After Sokotoko, question 1-0. Ewa takwa na boso. No kaze sabo na kotoko crash no kotoko anye bi pepe bia anche no.
They've not done anything better than my team. They score us. Goal scoring is a chance, opportunity. We got it, we didn't, but one day got, they scored. That's what did you see?
I saw you confronting the referee.
About what?
I don't know what.
So why should you ask? If you don't know, why do you ask?
That is why I'm asking to find out.
No, when you watch the playback, I think you see that what you're expecting from.
So to you, the referee was never fair to the pictures in this something.
What kind of question is that? Nothing happened. They did well. Maybe your observation and how you want them to play. For me as a coach, you did exactly what I want.
Yanko Ibrahim Tanko Anyas and Odi to the game on Nicarella, Ekobo, was a stubborn side pa.
So far so good, and I think we have a free week because of the MTN FA Cup, and we started 2 days ago preparation towards Karela United. Karela is another stubborn side. They beat BBNE Gold Stars and the league leaders at home, so definitely they are going to stay home with their confidence, but I mean we are coming there to try to win the game, or if possible we pick a point there. Everyone is on board. It's only Sapon who was not with us, but he started 2 days ago. So, and we have almost all the players on board. We are going as always trying to play our normal football and possession-based football, and if possible, like I said, to take the 3 points over there. But we know that Karela also have a very good side, and beating the league leaders 1-0 at their own backyard is very, very good for them. So we are going there to try to win or to take a points there.
Young Nations FC head coach Kasim Menga. And our preparation of my kakra edeko next game and also akasa ewo.
Preparation is good. We are normal preparation. Preparation is going on well. Last weekend was free because of the FA Cup, but we played a friendly game. How has that friendly game keep up the shape of the boys? It made an impact in our preparation because it was very. The way the opposing team play, they hold the ball. They play very well. They play like how they Gon City. They also keep the ball. So we're very much happy we've got a team that play possessive football like them.
It's been long since Razak returned to the team, but today I've seen him training this week. How has his coming influenced the squad selection?
He is fit. We just managing him. We don't want to, because definitely next week he will leave. When they leave, those who are playing will still play. That's why we don't want to. But got to the time you have to play 1 month before leaving. He could have played last 2 weeks back. They say it's not necessary because those playing are definitely, you come and play 1 match and go. So we kept them. But it's okay. We don't have any injury as at now. Those teams, when they are coming, they come like a wounded target. They have nothing to lose. Playing with them is a very difficult. We'll go in and do our best to get our maximum 3. We need to beat them at their cost. Look at the league table. We don't need to drop 1 point. We need all the maximum points. So we need to go in and fight for it. Everybody is ready.
Benjamin Asari, House of Folk, Acham Akobrekum, na odi to just says, I game no, and yeah, is a game, a 12 game, and so my prepare some compare points.
House of Folk, a big club, and a team beyond 12 in the one, so office, once our team a big club, there's also a show up the and match we are betting, like I say, is a match, and so push patient train with the come. Although says we have fight say we are nice na konya we be pressure and that so now so the I can say born intimate check we plan there can so far training session be a person we dey be a sema me can say money on one SN on now so there is no more detail because body we go see the there nti better than say be last nyama che na yele Antonio nas by especially now the chef by Bomuneri and chef the way celebrate preparation. Now I prepare for the next season. The way say now the GTA support the entire team, move entire team because 24 what they say ufie once our we are class for fan now support that class for. So soon as the big course na enshena essential we say misa enshena na my there. After year my team scram work and say the way say the energy and support the kasa motivate here sashem on fasa anshe na ifan body gidiwi the way chinya na the beya na the bia na afre the way say na the share na dia
na otwimu and head coach for House of Folk coach Watara editu just obia ho kwan say obeche na adwene say yensakena na say ontana
adwuma bia na here na public affairs obia ti kan adwene kan wa bia na obia ko na first of all entrance na say what you are saying is a league. Yantinia. Given a master, Yanya, it's a young tenacity to analyze. We take the decision, favor or not favor for somebody. I think that situation can review. Let's say, no one, because the doctor says, we are you move out of it. Given a master, Ubowa, would you pay to come 10 years 5 meters and half? Continue with the petrol bus, would you call mechanical, or the shad is not a petrol. The science, so one cost I always say was for that. And for football teams, yeah, every year they are commencing, they share it. Choosing here, they share news in that. The actual, they show me a fact, as I my own year. The meaning we can't, yeah, man, assembly and possible, my people, and so on. And only one, the good scorer.
Kwame Opariado ena yadenu ekogu on Aziz eno gidi true ya say player no so nya bi mu a yedene a obeye de on so eye. Okay, yemewie ewo me no ka say de enra 75th FIFA Congress etimi to dwa ewo Paraguay na Ibrahim Koshia na che say meet ba ko mini silent omo de ato ho e de ama Ghana adofo mienu a ya hwere wo mu ewo agudi mu Udin kan Francis ya Frempon Pola ni pabonefo gene nkwa free nsem say free sabre nyina no FIFA nyanko hia ye no am ko hia ye no omode no eka mfumu a nanu ye no ono so nya ne ba bi koye anma omumienu nyina no FIFA eja meet ba koto ho e de kai wo mu se de esie no yaw na omoka bom na omne Ghana fo nyina no etumi edia wei ene ne ene nso aba enre ye bra FIFA ekohia ye ti ebegina ne so na wotwene mu ensam a ye boroboro so no ye de nyina aba abesi e wa hagibo.
Okay, Clementino yemedase se wode ensam no agu ho ede amaye bafo wo the danger man eda so e wa hasa so na Alhassan Kofi Zakito ono so e wo fia ha. Kwame Adumakun as usual show ne live from Ashtown. Kwame Adumakun nyame enhiraw na onye wo kese. Bafo.
Yes sir.
Enyoma bebre na akoso na wotwi mu ebesi ene ayatena sei. Now what is a life for aba?
Oh, my bad dada.
Oh, pictures.
Me who pictures. Oh, but my bad. There be me who be. But my bad. Yeah, me who ni say people that are associated with the FA.
Omukobi.
Omukobi.
Oh, who so my bad.
My what town? Yeah.
Tikune ne do ma be. Ayetimi kura do na afra bochire.
Anti say obeka I think and then 3 days of funding make say abochire for no the ombeko because even over there they had issues with some treatment say
ankoyi
anti on ha no kra ma medu ha na obedu ha na se bia bibi ekotochima na akofa ho chire the aba na so nti no those that are going the omoko.
Okay. Baby ba so a na watwi mu amanfo ani akoho pa Asante Kotoko coach nsensem na mamefa message we ni kan na yemehwe coach nsensem no aduana ba St Mark aduana ba ewo Belgium eno the message we aba
madam for no
madam for aduana ba send those days Accra tuni from Accra.
Oh madam for no.
Okay am pam so mukra ka cheme da also ye controversial.
What me akasa?
Waka cheme.
On kasa.
Oh waka.
Who dey asem?
Edana ba de on kan ya trouble say on kan.
Who dey asem share no?
Or say Kotoko going for a white coach will be the best decision taken by the IMC. They should go for German or French. Eno Edana ba. But for white coaches and semi Ebisusi fie adana na ye ka coaches no erezi Bashir for issue no wa ha no nipa bebre ene de ba se entena man for support bash pa o se ka bash ba enye bad if you are na bonten
this two school of thought ni nyina no omo advance no omo ma some interesting argument any draw scenarios ni all other things are the advance argument no obeka ya voices na your boy with regards to the supporters no ya for say okofa foreign coach untimi ntua enkofa a top notch coach utimi say we dey yakofa nia ni nsemu oduru ni nsemu amia obetimi ayetim no ho adwuma na ede the required resource na ehwe ndi aba se sana etie dia ene na ebeye se obehwe within ye almost on say the coaches merry go round no aye one too many Ghana ha I say aye circle ekoba enti se wo names no kra na e rounds na e binum o maba akọ almost apart from Boadu a oma kotokoda names are about say almost obia abakotokoda for the ones that we are hearing Masokunadu so oba and third time in ye Bash I think so oba and second time in ye if I'm right Sika Kono so oba ebe in the second time in ye enti these names has already been associated with Kotoko enti ye obi no hom for say enka the fresh face Boadu there the rivalry aspect of it any ebia ono sene oyene normal
so conducting ho especially games against
and na ase omo na omo ye no di edi kutia no enti omo empe the local
coaches
say these are the argument omo make and omo sem no mo ka no me hu the word I mean you say eto asomu you know say eto asomu so and then almost so almost say Kotoko Wesika obetimi fucking good money out akofa top notch coach a problem but akofa Broni aba Broni no 2x4 Broni bibia asasa we bia de pay resource bia tese osan yema Broni no so
Broni wa wu Broni
ene na tese ene ase kwesi kono so ogina kwantia ne bia no enti something that I believe even the decision makers finds themselves in catch-22 situation because what who say won kwadwa what who say won kwata ye kan so no supporters no omuso mu ache supporters no sunti na wokofa coach yi even though any players na be adwuma de but supporters no so ka ho bi enti omo pe local omo pe foreign you have to also listen to all of them enti say wo hwe ba this time na apinkra Coach Kwesiapia and all the other people amoka ho as we take this decision no I think say they find themselves in a very precarious position and one thing information I may picking say ochina a massive meeting is going to happen and take place on say already no I'm sure that information they and maybe they will say any more they will be our that Kotoko receive a lot of CVs both within and without. Omo ayen konfo omo CVs no ho adwuma aye. Anopa me be can say 5 has been shortlisted. Meaning say amount for about to go. But a club like Kotoko will not receive CVs and will throw all of them away. And say if they will work on it to take some people to work on it in even say maybe can committee who some so amount for about to go here. But it only makes sense. Say yanka say Zakito nkwa na e bia CVs be 200 be gunu say ono nkwa Peru say o pese wo kunu kra so say this it you put 2-3 people together and when it happens that way it becomes a committee who will see through the CVs sieve them and then at least arrive at maybe 1 or 2 B and say okay wait to say until maybe you should consider. And my information is that that has been done or is just about to be completed. In Tiwachina, this meeting is very, very, very crucial. Me crowd now I was of the view saying I'm watch a Sunday match answer because Zito can committee no home. But I'm told this watching on committee no home.
But yeah, so be more from Pomanson Dio.
Unim de I can from Pomanson and say,
yeah, I can.
Okay, in the comment, you know, can say, Kotoko in losing na pave way for
Oh, na so we don't cancel me.
Share.
Ugochi Gold Star.
They took it with a pinch of salt.
Debbie. We do be over fast and we see Ibia now. On 1
I'm telling you, say.
You coach Gold Star, my Gold Stars in the league now.
But Sanya, what baby Wakuma?
Oh.
Maybe in case of Mokasani right too, but I'm saying that is the position. And there are people who took it for a pinch of salt. Omufu say was sacrificing money for love and loyalty for Kotoko. And also honomo, but one said they will can need him, but only dim or Becca or Mama back on the home. Because on also back with that. But just what I see. And that aspect, you know, there are people among they are not, for instance, Obiti Seminian and Abewa. He is not for Obama Bakono. So he is not for Omama Bakono. So what I see. Enti minim me 100% certain. Meaning ni komo as you say we for foreigners but I told about on there. Meaning dim koma I say he's not that much for them. So there are people like that who no. So enti this is a very at this time, especially some are suggesting say Quebec crowd must Zito na antena. Na mon pay assistance man no nto na djuma so. But you see Zito na ba no. He made it clear, very, very, very emphatic, in no ambiguous terms. Say, oh no, dear. About as technical director, more be uncle friend coach. What can I say in the voice? No, more be I'm a friend coach. Maybe boy, these matches say we are thinking like about 5 or 6 matches. The boy, we are. I go to my position as a technical director, and then a coach will come.
Okay, sir, you know to Gonkobi, World Club Cup, so go to Gonkobi.
Debbie.
Okay. You should my say dear Kakreni. But for ka coaching sensem no anka yentete a break akra
come put on hold
nanka mesre say yen structure management team ni first,
but that is not in the hands of the management. The structuring of the management team and it's not in the hands of the management. Meanwhile, looking for a coach there, the current management, you know, is in their hands.
What I'm saying
is, if the structuring or restructuring, whatever, no MIA, no more for do answer, they would not be doing that.
Only the America, sir. Kofa broni. Team ya wo kan ya form iko arrive say broni ne befana. But for ni na is kasem.
Of course is ka.
Ade we maka say. Obia bie na adwuma ba for odi kan di sika ewura adwuma nim ema adwuma ni dru stage bi edru sam pempenso ni wi a o hwe ni mu so mo de adwuma na hye o nsa no o mo beboa na adwuma ni sika ye dey aba adwuma
ba show message bo ha o be pese obetia na
if you want bodi answer
your own brother the man you call Steve Asabe Queen aka Starboy.
A Starboy message there. So obi anim say do sit to kan nya hwe.
Timin kan.
Obi anim Starboy say do sit.
Oh, say because a direct message at you. Honestly.
Oh.
It's
many problem.
Okay. He prefaced it with Asumbienka opinion. Hope you are as well with and the family. Yes. Jibo message today is purposely meant for him due to his relationship with me.
Message meant say.
Oh, say na ye can destiny's helper. That's what he's talking about. That's what I want to say. Say you read a message and you discuss it. And as a message now can any the discussion you no. Wow, what's na na wo kan. Na sani a woni ne tie no. Wo de bi di no.
Starboy manya hwe ama okra no. Se wo kai se edrum na bi anwoma mu ye den.
Asema ba. Akwara ko paso ba.
Anwoma mu ye den. Na ba for is Starboy. Me anam so Starboy inside ne call hello.
I think what can't me that?
Yes, when I'm this Starboy call hello. And you know na nam so Starboy.
And what did you bridge?
You call common web games. I would hello for accreditation. I could be sa kwat na butchi no. Therefore ho bra so maka kire.
And yeah, what the anu ye beba. What the anu ye beba.
Enti ba for me feel say ni nyina is kasem. Enti ka sa area no, yemfa team ni nyina mpempe so abro ni ne kura ba. Ehun si ahihye team ni ya. Ni sika sem ni bibia no club no wa ahode on betimi aye. Se broni o se bibini o se hwan yo.
Sikasem de se idea. Asa enhye da nye too much of an issue Kotoko.
Ento aso da o. That is where my issue is.
Obi anim hwen. Ye kasa ne obi anim hwen.
My ntwen so ma hwen ni nduru.
But in the meantime ne there. As I said Kotoko technical department properly structured. See idea it is not in good shape
because offer the biana meka say even the size of Kotoko technical team is Refi say under Dr. Prosper Natogum Kotoko without a physical instructor.
Aye.
Okay.
But no more I think video analyst. Until 1 in 1 out and some in some out.
Okay. Zach, I mean your way. Na yenyini kakra.
Jibo,
Dagido.
For coaching sense no. I'm told say unse na nane kosiapia ebo nsan say
mabo nsan
mbo nsan was Kusi was coming to Kumasi no na sa ko din cry
no say na phone
no say some of the things no you sit down on your phones nkomo and I'm told say Nana will be coming to Kumasi I think today meaning as at wabedru dia because I was told say he will be in Kumasi today see the minyan confirm as whether he has arrived or not because there are a lot of decisions that I'm told say they will be taken and I say decisions that would in the future be beneficial to the club in terms of how things are done. One of them I know said there will be decision about the youth team. There are certain appointments discussions those appointments at the youth team because the youth team ever function fully from next season. From next season they want to it function fully and see a lot of appointments at that level. And and yet like the senior team for now having oversight responsibility on the youth team. They are getting qualified right guys with the right qualification to put there because a project that they want to invest a lot of money and also one area that a humidity is because then the coach but I'm told say the coaching discussion is not something that they are discussing like on their table now. Yes. And it's not one on their table. Because their focus is to end the season. After the season ends, then the decision will be taken as to the way forward on the technical team bench of Asante Kotoko. The only idea I want to say they want a coach. As what I said, Zito and also that decision has been reserved for the season to end. Because almost say baby almost season one. Almost decided ever from discussions now. Wow. It may give them problem. The league still believes that they are in contention, and most especially the FA Cup final that they have to play. And the key decisions should be taken after these competitions have ended. And yes, people are showing interest. People go for air lobby for that one. Is no correct. A bit more show interest by writing officially to the club. Some are lobbying using other people. So who they think say omo close to the IMC lobbying for the job say omo ya omo pay. So we nya air also. But the IMC in commodity yet no on here say and many ya there coaching meetings discussions say ko transfer ko pay coach there is out.
Na players there na omo be ko no member.
Until before the season ends. The omo ko there. The omo listen me there.
From why?
From why? from the technical report by the technical director.
Who? Malik. Na say Malik in the position as sir.
No, you see, he's the technical director.
There be na Zito here.
Sorry, make up Zito na make.
Okay.
Sorry, nya Malik Zito na make.
Nti ade no montwe ma coach meka ho na senye Zito na beto aso this season na for mu nyina ka bom na o ma take this decision.
I'm talking because now they have a standing technical director. Emma sa nyama we no a bit easier because on there now he's an employee, right, of the club. On there a technical director whom coach be on before Biano
on the bend also because the
Biano have to pass through him. So the thing says some decisions are there. He can be doing that thing whilst they are beginning in Biano must have the philosophy, should be same. Ese kakra. Enye ninya enye 100% impo, but e also ese kakra. Etiro the omo kono de ebi wo there. Most of the recommendations, from the technical director, the head coach now of the club, and at Emo. But the thing say the coach aspect, Eddie. And many a bit distracted or more focus as to maybe or more and then maybe on person. But honestly, the foreign coach discussion is getting getting grounds more. I say people are trying to, they are not convince them.
I'm more convinced why.
Like make up omo ankasa omo ho IMC no
na e chese nkomo okoso
no like we say
convince bem dey na e nkomo okoso
no we say sitting down to say you take a decision a different form we say la make say one of the message that I had and they say most of the things individual, like
me was my can say
individual basis
convince no na me
no any individual basis. Means what I say? I can show you a message direct from me. Yeah, Nina no aye. Omunya edge on my individual basis. But say ye ko sinkonya.
There's a management in the church or my okay, but so much church or my man be do omo.
Oh, say I don't tell you and yes among themselves. Say them up gentleman ko tibia. Say once ba kwa kudina ha. E ya me na kaminya Kenya ni say. One way so Masunya Kaminya ni say.
To be fast and we go to baby send Kaminya Kenya ni say no. Next or mumu no medicate in commodada.
No, so commodity
and they be omunyan sipo.
No, commodity a factor to coach. That one there is something that it has been discussed among them. They need a coach for next season. And it has been discussed. But they are not putting on hold the search for the coach. After the eye clear. The search for the coach, no.
Conclusion no.
I don't feel say see there.
They didn't come up crowd as they say they there. Yen twema yen conclude.
Yes.
Na yen twena season ni wie. Na season ni wie na fa yehu de be.
Yehu de be. Nto hona mo putting on hold no. But say nkomode dey ebia me fi say yen ni say. We fi say yen ni say. These are discussions that koso. Tibo, I also want to wait and see what will happen at the end of the season.
Okay.
Especially because of what Zito is doing.
Okay.
It looks like a lot of backing from the legends, you know. If you listen to George Kennedy, you listen to Opoku Nti, Uteti, Omunyana, or a lot of backing from them. The obey with the team from now until the end of the season, no. The direction that they are going. There are another discussion. I'm the now over. Who's after compare after Angebi or Coqueland is EU. And
my friend account.
Like say no. Send the one who apply.
No, my friend. Oh, my friend.
No, I'm just saying yes. Is maybe the batch of
I'm fast here. No, dear. Only good books, my own view.
No, so is part of them.
Okay.
Because of yes, a part of them because of a but because of a secret, you know. Aha, because I know say one of a secret paid and also acquire a video
almost selective coaches, no. ambesom ko airlines is no ewie omuwie no mu bie so ma bie nomination
and the buy now muso me no man can say tell you
zakito
okay
but the train no more start to course go
you may try my time now so near so if Zico performs very well one of the things that may happen and is to maintain him and bring Hamza on board no na Hamza abaye that with a Dortmund star na on any team service no
okay
because one thing is Zito also ne I don't want to say any negative because negative is too harsh a word but maybe I also follow short kakra people have issues with the training method no unse they belongs to the Zito belongs to the badge of coaches na unse nke abosha beka Mourinho mu type bi no
na do mo mayere
no se je bi ya onka Mourinho asem se bo no ku
go ka Mourinho training
the modern ten ekuja no onkofa nka be
asema be zo kan no
se ekuja
there be asema be zo kan no
mi cheche me unse
asema be zo kan no
he's a very good coach
there be Mourinho dey example asema be zo kan fazi to no na
menka me similar
okay
so yes similar but can just say unse the training methods
then how many determine
no unse
yes it to the balance here ayi kotoko supporters of good training so na onyam no nyina netia se afi na coach aba
say omo
enye nchembo e ma okra kan
one day dem say ne omo asem ne kan me dem me aka na say aka be saying what they are saying I mean supporter
no okra kan say ayi asem na kan Bibia na Cameroon na efi.
No, me the only thing I remember say Maka was to say after the first game no me say there was some tactical tricks about how
say ne cover tactical tricks.
No, but I say Tiu me I was a dreams FC I have a lot of I used to be very close to them. And seeing most of dreams FC training with a Dortmund and they take the training no. Then he sit back and be issuing instructions in some baby officer be and come in this year because Drummond is a modern guy, young guys living now, or more, and there you know. So when you see someone there, they are time, no. He's a very good coach, but some of the training that and there you know, no. I feel no, they only learn it on if anything, on the job. But when we my person,
technical director. And didn't say it sums it up.
I said, the Hamza issue, no, say he can come in based on the resources to Binya. Then he plays that Dreams FC role, no. Hamza will be very crucial in terms of training methods, and coaching on the one gym.
Hamza Eminia Kitwa. Enyina South Central so no TKCC na memete brotherhood to na meche no anti Hamza there minimum no long ago I get to for America kra no kami fu Hamza omo de ne koto youth team na no a kebeboa
and we Hamza ba ko ne be ko
o meme ka Hamza vision asem na meche na omo fa Hamza Mohammed MA assistant coach with senior team
no. Now I'm about to go there.
So beba and I said penny for befana
because as we speak there is nobody has ever spoken to Hamza.
Yeah, twice now senior then I dey obia Kofi adabia or how we
this year some buy quite a minute no
obia Kofi program na yesefo ni hwe
what's it
ura mu sesi a wo ba hu so shows
obia Kofi bra
no one try
let me ask him obin teachers akokra shows kakra eno so asem wo asem wo
no be no more can
me yes dey say we asem no be kwa jam yo
oba o say is that senior in shows
well diabolic into then ko busa say me na me shows na
senior in shocks guy me bia guy me
me sure him say asema kan be ka first say kwame wo to tops ya pipi mam asema kan be kan no na obi dia awo me a they say just ntimi nka
me akuru so hu shows na efe
na ko bi On said that.
And then my.
Now we still like you.
I remember when I say him.
I respond to now. Say Minjan is idea. Starboy.
Starboy assembly. Jana make us make cancer. Starboy they found it too, baby.
I say Obowa. I was poached from Capital Radio.
Yo, amen. So all there Starboy. Now when you me a kaka could do one guys. Oh yeah, national.
I didn't than a person.
But the fool from about
you make kind of story here. Starboy, senior 2007. You could d'Ivoire. Okay, but you for team ya. Amuko qualifies the ma yi abeku ni
Osi Park so no
boy abeku kwansa ko pride bi no
Osi Park so e ba
na Mr Boy na kokwa enkra senior e ko ese Ghana High Commissioner wo ho hye bosu wo behwe e kama afidi ade achin ya wana hotel for abebo ne hotel skaway yes na say High Commissioner say ade obefa ho ka si da bi isi ya etua ese keke skabom ni etua na ye ba na ye sike wo ye ho no si ahwe ya ye miensa kwa hwa ba ko pene ba beduru
back to Ghana
any ye cheese kama ye ho se bia de ni sika ba ne keka bom na mze data obi enya 11,000 afa ye beduru takra de na ye be faka se na ko bi sika 4,000 na Starboy mze take sika so ye 4,000 na Starboy de ne case no akwachi kusua ne pa no
come onye den come den
what that's my kind so the fa ho bra obeti de besi wa ha ba for yenko
am a short
Starboy na ya katakura di
driver do be fa me
driver ha na be fa no
takura di tukumase
lady bi wa takura de mo nyina mo nim no Amy Thompson
my good friend
ono ne bai e nya sanki ja Starboy wa takura de kasa mo da so na mfumu fi takura de ko bedru Starboy ya to so ba for wo de so makacho
what the from eba what the
Starboy untimi kom
ba wo yango
I think the House of Folk issues boss me pe education ene only timer me pesa mo kase mo di ma Lazio ba mo di ma House of Folk supporters nyina no wiki mu na ene jebi former MD Ekasaye. And when the issue of Akambino Dote by, he had a simple answer or response. Was say, the ekosu form huni nyinano a stigma. On say yetimi pamata de show. Na eno ho jama. I say utan hu baby a enteni. On say supporters in bebre were issues with these two individuals. Omofo say in House of Folk, omo the prima donors. To the extent that even if Yakofa MD Kraba, these two will not allow the MD to function. A bit about say there's some sort of treason in it. A bit about say a stigma JB air canon. But I think say baby Ankofonia abutre enhwe ni ye ni say Sebane say person register unhappiness and as anger. No must have they call the same individuals in so. Thinking say ye launch an attack either verbal or physical one on them. Ebema omo betwe omo. But this thing has happened many times. Still and anopa kan. Say enoma SCC no. Say come betwe omo akoma atwom. For all you know, ebi amuye ni nyina wi a no hin na fro no aka say we dey mumu minti na mo ho nti munye de munye no. And for whatever reason no mo so no mato aso. Enti say obi fo say ne bo nyu bibi so obi fo say bi a o bibi bi a onimu a ka ompe kwa bi so mfa no men board chairman no. Ebi by the time only board chairman ni be wie no, either say you will be converted or you convert him. Because say obi wo information pa dia ene ya na ebehia say de tumi ni wo no odi be ko ho na tumi no aso mu dia ye adwuma. Frederick Moore dia anopa working supporters are omode A4 sheet e de call say on one train resignation letter no na sankofo mu na omo nka ho bi e clear something that omo ho no mo say omo hu na adwuma na oye ni yie into omo pen as MDBM pick A4 sheet pick pen add to the A4 sheet went to his office and asked him to resign supporters ti who said dynamic say adia last yokoye me anya me won because anya the first time yes. I think week you meet senior and senior make a point to be say the relationship between the board and the supporters no as a distance no what to do and that there's the need for somebody to bring them together. Sadia way Martina Haka say nipa mienu and a bit my sadia e wo house of folk mu. You get a good MD who knows how to bring these two together. And now say a coach obetimi I bring this together. Now how say there normally no yana a coaches ni timi ye. Uba kotokomu a chairman and say CEO no. Uba say chairman no and say CEO no you obi a onim how to draw the supporters to the team. Otimi di ba bi kotoko no a chairman na ye budget wo so na e inti say wo so otimi yusu sa chairman fans some de be ma wono you can draw them together. Men kai kra no at least Meti Makai, Mr. Herbert Mensa, Meti Makai, Nana Bant Mahine, even Dr. Keke Sapon, Meti Makai, even in recent times, Nana Yao, Amponsan. These people, you almost relationship with the supporters and brought them closer to the team. Ut me yes, Ebeye, Adia Obe Jinaswa, after you waiting to achieve success and as a result. How's the no? Men Kai Krano, Mekai Herbert, Jones ni days Mikai Kenichi Yashulash. These coaches were able to bring the team more closer to the team. Mikai Samobodu. Their relationship with the supporters, no, and my supporters, no, were always coming closer to the team. And Obia woni dia obeti me yusu. So if the House of Folk of today, the MD is unable to do that, the coach himself is unable to do that. And as a supporters no but they are distance away from the club. And na bani sa no a obia timi chichire bibi no atoatum na aye he na nam ukodu pobiman first and the ecology square house training no kogina hono mo a na obia ka asem bi hwe na aka no huhu den say onim ye okapa obenso obia te no so kogina hakoka wenso afi na spread the call ubehunu na de oka no oni fact bia oni bibia obi waboni trim so obi susu na acheche de aso na ono so obetu de atwene mu enti ebeko aba akwa aba de bia a individuals bi de bia yewe and yet we are not able to get to the root ebe se beta for you know ebi kana hwe ni ho ebi so na bibi ho no se bibi ho no there should be a way to deal with it because sanya sa de bia no House of Folk be gina bia ginan omunti bi make progress boss. The inaugural CAF Super League, CAF had wanted to include a Ghanaian club, invite them to be part of it. CAF look around and it was House of Folk na omo ben omo wo e normal ye pese wa wo boxer competition bi no wo bi no House of Folk na e ben ho kakra. CAF were going to be a bit magnanimous and allow House of Folk to be part of it. But around that time na supporters in demonstration and CAF say you will not do this and become part of my competition because and under no circumstance whatsoever and a CAF competition na obono opese obi this no man be batara ho and a House of Folk meanwhile that competition that for that you invite okeke say brebi no $1 million was on the table. Today in this country club will be obenya $1 million physical cash biano obi be no ma bebre pa a House of Folk ye e she togbe entu be kaya Coach Watara Baye, when he had supporters in Dinkomo, he spoke about the relationship between the supporters and the board. Because Tobe Ekatereno, Tamamukusha or Morocco no. And the relationship between House of Folk and supporters and the club, no, somebody will have to take the bull by the horn and bridge it. It will require somebody who will be honest, sincere, and truthful to himself, to the club, and to everybody, and find a way to bridge it. Send a beya. Ebebo amom dia call man say dia tumpo anya sa dia ene last year dia wa be yi ebe twemako e omu a bibibi sa be sibiem da bia na the team no konachi I think that has to be taken care of. And yes, idea any boss me whom the way clear.
Okay. Danger, medase. Zach, maminti way.
Asemo.
Nyanya asem.
Menim die about Jibo isi. Menim die omo disk die ya kan has and try bida. The problem meme die Jibo metia yi. Because menini pa yem fa number has o. Dey na why na yem fa number say almost whole problem yi. But the problems keeps coming. They be the same problem. That then if you say yes so no they be and one is so bad. Didn't ya? I want to believe say the board have to sit back and do some retrospective analysis of how they are running the club. Maybe any problem, no, but not the MDs, not the supporters for once, not the one. Maybe they are the problem. Because clear as not bad for a cast and say it is clear that today, if you see House of Folk, the board and supporters, no, omuntem for us a Ghana or Australia, a move papa. And to omunti say the board person of my team, no, it is not well explained to the level of understanding. Say, and the house team, no, direction you could need for them to understand and follow it. And was Ouattara is not under pressure from the board, no, but he's under pressure from supporters because communication, there's a communication gap. Whilst the board are extremely happy with the job Ouattara have done, no, supporters say Yampam no nyade. They are extremely happy because I feel we Obianko don't ball over him and for mom. And they are extremely happy about at least baby has Eda, hoping say he can build up on it next season and contest for the league for them. But Abbas Musi Yampam Ouattara, Adentia. Board no and me explaining moment as I say this is in the next 1 year or 2 or 3. Say yako. Meanwhile, teams are young sport of Obi the direction of the team. And from the word go, only say Neko. And he say direction Neko or a dean on to. And we are seeing your team United. Obi say Timmy, coachy, you're showing 100 next season he will be there because Albany now. It is well explained. Obi baby at club want to Albany. Obi say direction team we are trying to change A, B, C, D. I want to fish a board, no problem, kakra. And until the board solve the problem, try to get the supporters closer. Meaning, whether it be a but for long for you, chairman, if anything, chairman, a man, Elvis, whether some point in time also. Meaning, whether there was especially somebody of free board also because now I want to believe that the board no or more no the supporters front on the board no was helping because they try to communication be the fairness so I don't know catch supporters say but now there's no rep on the board. Africa NCC chairman view there's a huge gap. There's a huge gap between them and the supporters. Tibo until say Toby Fede solve that problem. To let supporters understand. Say Tim no say ni yako ntimumbra enti say ye cheche say ni yako. Na officer won tiasia ko support fufro. When they say when they board if he say this is the direction that we are going. Now if he say that direction no they won't me teams just from Ghana, go and find a team and support. If you want to be part of the team, you join them. But when there's a communication gap, Jibu de BI ombe konsa. Ouattara is very comfortable. Look, I won't take interviews. Because the board didn't come on. Both tells him say everything is fine. Meanwhile, supporters him say it is not fine. Meanwhile, what other thing say born the family Juma. And I want a target. The first target was avoid relegation this season, which he has done it perfectly. The can say be next season the team compete well for the Premier League. But supporters here and TSA and he say has find a way to close that gap now. Maybe they should go back to supporters rep on the board once again. Maybe say ebeboa. So now at any point in time, you know, at least
last time I won't be an edgema because supporters no. Jack one ebeko and I walk on. Also, what they all represented the interest of the supporters.
Yes.
Oh, maybe as someone know. Maybe a board in the direction might be different from the interest of the supporters. And here now, Virginia.
Yes, I agree with you. Say I had a problem because we are part of the board. The board. And I mean, sadly, I've never supported it. We are part of the board. The board wants.
They supporters chairman or the supporters want to board also. How?
It is like the coach. Management. It is against all managerial disposal. It is that is
Madam Fee said we should try to bridge the gap. Communication is very key. At any point in time, OABBR let the supporters understand and buy into your ideas.
Yeah, can. That it too. And he has a way.
Yeah.
Say ya enye so hu ana meboa say ya we panyini wo ha asa se team na ye ya obehu team ni nye yeso abehu we hu hia supporters obeka kire and I was just a supporters ko demonstration
no say jibo de okay nyina today and I make say supporters no omo nim say the board no they think say ayo and the team no who say where they are coming from. They are coming from about 3 seasons. I didn't threaten almost. Last year, the Yaman Qua. As I'm quite a quantity. Now, I should have asked for coffee and quite an assay. Boy now, or do I born Robert Chimno? I said, almost a quite an assay. Because you see, but for that dodging of the ball, and I come with a golden kiss in the body between one. And I'm free, say, Yama a coach a target. Say he should try to avoid relegation. But you see, an ordinary high supporter will not buy into this target because they are used to winning and I'm was senior. So they think say yeah, and say yashe. Forgetting about the time and the time around woman if omo refi eti jibo ni nyane communication. You bet you one share direction say na here yeah. Anya the last time I saw that in Ghana here, big club was Nane Amponsa. Oba Kotoko on the first year no. Yes, this, but he was able to communicate. Well, Emma Mutia said they are for more than Waffle Light team. It's Munya Waffle Light team no, and my results instantly. Waffle Light team will give results in the future. I'm pass on the origin league airborne. And your communication, letting them understand your vision, then they'll go along with you. But why explain that Choma Jibo? They'll be a mobile contact kwasa.
Meta se Kofi Zakito, Zach back for Nemamo Hangina. Swallows at transit. So Obama Facos no, I'm a senior Rian Roberts.
What? But now,
Swallows and Bazo Tasmania, Yanadi Capital. Visa. Tibi bia boko there.
Amiadum.
Ya nyoma ekoso kama.
Amiadum.
Okay, na ba for say sports racer. To sports no go TikTok ne dey on.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Microphone. Sports racer. Ma mesa mo akwa ba biem. Bibia o support Barcelona on.
Hey,
o support team be.
Me team support Barcelona ma nyi.
On team support Barcelona.
What was that?
Real Madrid.
Club Panke ya Diana Camini bi da Barcelona.
Akado be kokko mo ko be ko akwa yo.
Ade yampa. Ade o mayo na nse obeda na wati bi.
Enso kan ka me no mi da.
No kure, e be no ya de. Wati?
Na, asa de omba musem.
So o ma show this.
Sir, I feel my bro. Enti vese so people so follow ye e TikToker. I didn't a day and a kwan so ye kwan be so no be fa so dey follow sports in.
In the person follow sports no e TikToker, no aso ko TikToker. Na wa ko search engine o. Na wa search for your passports.
Okay.
Into kwa na aso ko follow ye e ho.
Okay.
Videos bia behind the scenes show never course no so when you be anhwa analysis in foreign stories bia be course bia no e din ya be kwa kugu na so akwa kunya bia he.
Okay. Nti o search for your passports.
Your passports.
E TikToker. Na wenya yo ho.
Yeah.
Okay. Sports visa and about for see wo hwe o mai. Visa. E be di hu komo bebre. Why?
Na TikTok nko
they are can say hu adwuma beba.
Oh, okay. They say time after time no be my
ni nyina nti de say wo ye hu adwuma kese pa no.
Na ba ko so aka e okọ TikTok so a ba yo ho ye the link bi ato a and on be follow to Oil Powers fans of Oil Passports.
Okay, fans of Oil Passports page.
Yeah.
And no one here fa
WhatsApp and
okay.
Fans now.
And to click on bio no so TikToker. Obi o person join Oil Passports e fan page WhatsApp group ni bia no e nebe call. Oh, okay. Na e bi obu also so wontimi nko ho na opese mo ma no link ni no follow no so jiso ye dey.
Link ni da bio no. Inti okọ obenya and as a show no so course mostly na the link in to comment section.
Okay.
Okọ so obenya link so.
Okay. Besa.
Anu ye Oil Passports and I promise so kan.
Fans of Oil Passports for now.
Okay. Se panyin no Oil Passports. Nti ni nyina promise ni afra. Danger man.
Tias say yam promise ni o.
Besa nti be di nkomo.
Enti se see no.
It is just a link.
It is say no activa. Obia akọ no mo a. Ye fa ne se nipa kọ no. Ebia bibi nti wanya da agimpa amfuru program na wa wie
se akama hu se nipa 7 e follow CC o TikTok.
Okay say yeah.
Okay
yeah, man 7 of.
Timpani do fear at the person's own leisure time no.
The person leisure time so could do fear okowa. Video say bia course nyina wala ko so GH ni dia anope won say e course wo pa.
Okay, that's good.
Sports visa, yeah, that's it. Madam also better say.
And now say sports visa is the new addition.
Yes.
Ono there we in charge of social media for sports for Oil Passports.
Yes.
And Promise Sports.
Yes. Under Promise Media
and under Promise
social media department.
Social media. Okay.
Yes.
Very well.
Okay, kwai. The yensu yanko onum bi ko. Madam yemo akwaba.
Yeah, ana ya bedi.
Jodi be ke ya.
One hour just one hour ni. One hour ni nti awo.
Babo we dey una be introduction no.
Then come senior nje.
Oh, the boy, yeah. Bafo.
No, mafo. Former or say na senior join Oil partner because lately no and you make sure ni bia me tell you so ya no best ya no
I'm fear preoccuped onu am nko
but osinka obanka na ni beji tino se mbeti mai hu bibia
eti we don na be obi na ye we na be introduction na ye ne fa college me ba cho bafo
eti